living in Mexico? Hi, broadcasting not live from Mazatlan, Mexico, I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. She came to Mexico. She hated it, and then she left. She said she's never coming back. What you're about to hear is a true story. And in my 3 years of making videos about the joys of living in Mexico, I've never experienced anything like this. I've been blessed with meeting thousands of people that have been watching our videos. Many of them have moved to Mexico and they're living the lives that they never believed could come true. In my building, I live with about 400 Canadians, most of them senior citizens, and they're retired, and they're having a blast. They're traveling all over Mexico, partying, eating out. They have a great time. I'm going to tell you about the only person that I know that had a terrible experience. At the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what I think went wrong. Let's get started. About 6 months ago, a woman, a total stranger, sent me a message on WhatsApp. She asked me if I knew how to contact male prostitutes in Puerto Vallarta. That was kind of weird because I've been in Mexico for about 20 years now, and no one, male or female, has ever asked me, well, Bill, how do I contact prostitutes, male or female? I messaged the lady back and said, no, I have no idea. Out of the blue, about 4 months later, this is 2 months ago, she messaged me again and she said, I'm moving to Mexico. I'm so excited to come and I want to share my story with you. At this point in our exchange of messages and the conversations that we had, I had no clue that she was the male prostitute seeking woman from 6 months ago. She really asked me if I could interview her and tell all of my subscribers what she had been doing to prepare for this trip that she was so excited about. We set a date for the interview. In the interview, it came out she was in her 50s. She had a great job and she could do it online. That meant that she knew that she could live anywhere in the world. In the interview, she shared with me she had visited 22 countries and had been on 5 continents on the planet. At the end of the interview, she told me that she had planned a trip to Guadalajara and she would be there in about 4 days, and she was going to spend about 4 days to see if that's where she wanted to make her landing spot in Mexico. Please leave a comment, tell us what you think. And if you like the video, why not click the like button? If you know somebody that's thinking about living in Mexico, why not click the share button? She mentioned that she had met some American expats in Guadalajara on Facebook, and they were going to get together with her and take her to some male strip clubs in Guadalajara. Now, I lived in Guadalajara for 4 or 5 years, and I liked it. It was fine. Guadalajara is a great city, but I think if you watch any of my videos, I don't think that's one of the cities that I would target as a landing spot if you're an American or Canadian moving to Mexico. Not that it's a wrong choice, but I would have many other suggestions for you. After the interview, a couple of days later, I put up the video on YouTube. She shared it with her friends and family, and she emailed to let me know how excited and happy she was with the video, and she told me she had shared it with her friends and family. The day after the video went up, she called me and she was in Guadalajara and she was crying. She had arrived in Guadalajara and her Uber ride didn't go well. She got lost in Guadalajara and had a very bad experience. We go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Click that subscribe button and the bell so you get a notification so you can join us on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central Time, live. She was frustrated because even in the interview she said she had been taking a class for Spanish for several months and she had hired a Spanish-speaking tutor to help her before she moved to Guadalajara or visited Guadalajara, and she was really heartbroken that her lessons weren't helping her on the streets of Guadalajara. She left Guadalajara and she was very angry, and she emailed me that day and told me to take my video with her in it down. That's never happened to me before. I had to make a tough decision because when I plan an interview, it takes me days to come up with the questions. I got to shoot the interview, edit the video, do the search engine optimizations for the video, do the artwork. It's about 40 hours of work. So in her email to me, she said, "I hate Mexico, I'm never coming back, and I don't want a video up where I endorse Mexico. I'll never endorse Mexico in any way." So it was a tough decision. The video was up, people liked it, I'm getting views on it. People are emailing me saying how great the interview was. So I didn't really want to take it down, but she's an attorney in the United States, and she didn't seem to be real mentally balanced, so why worry about it? I just took the video down. We have a new Facebook group. It's very private. You have to answer some questions to join, but it's called Mexico Expats Bill Dallas Lewis. We already have about 130 members right now, but come and join us, ask questions, put up your photos and videos, and tell us about your experiences and ask your questions about living in Mexico. So what happened? What went wrong? To be honest, I don't know. But I think it all starts with, before you come down here or go anywhere, I guess, you really need to be at peace with yourself. Are you willing to allow and to explore? Are you willing to be in Mexico and give it some time and just see what happens? It didn't work out for her. Mexico has been working great for me for almost 20 years, but I got here. I had a daytime job online working for myself, so I had something to do. And then I just allowed whatever was going to happen. My Spanish was terrible, but over the course of time, I met wonderful people, and I just gave Mexico time, and I just went with the flow, and I met thousands of wonderful, loving people, and I'm so glad that I'm here. If you move to Mexico, how will it work out for you? I don't know, but I gotta add that people email me all the time. They want to take me to breakfast or to dinner. They're so happy that they saw our videos and they moved to Mexico. And I swear to God, whenever I meet these people, it's like they're on drugs or something. They look so chilled and happy, all of them. They live all over Mexico. They're so happy. So there's the story. Thank you very much for watching. We have many more videos to come. Click that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next video.